to your March 1st to 7th reading. Yeah, we're in March already. Time's flying. So let's see what is up for the week ahead. Ooh. Oh. Interesting. Wow, Virgo. Wow. This is interesting for sure. So, Are my eyebrows doing the thing? Anyways, there are a lot of major arcana cards here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot. And major arcana cards, they're sometimes called fate cards. They have to do with like big energies, big changes, things on like a really deep level. So let's talk about your flyer cards. I think this is really interesting. So the 3 cards we have here are the Star, which is my favorite card, the Devil, and the Page of Swords. And this is interesting, and the Devil actually came up reversed. It flew out reversed. So those are your flyer cards. So I feel like this reading is really going to have to do with some deep stuff. So the Star to me, and this really isn't the definition of the Star card to most people, but to me this is my psychic card. And the way it's coming up now, it's definitely talking about your intuition, your spirituality, and some stuff stirring deep within you, Virgo. And then we've got the Devil card reversed. So I think it's time for you to buckle up. We've got the Page of Swords, and his meaning has kind of changed for me a little bit. And to me right now, he's almost like my Curious George card. And you are being guided this week to be Curious George. And with that Devil card coming up next to the Star, I feel like you need to do some shadow work, which can be kind of terrifying, but you are really being encouraged to deep dive into your spiritual side. So, again, your shadow work, it's like it can come in so many forms. It could be, if you don't know what to do, it could be, going to a therapist and finding a therapist that you can talk about some deep-seated trauma. It's like getting so super real with yourself, it's not even funny, and it can be scary. It's like, what are your self-sabotaging behaviors? What are some things you do in a relationship that might, I don't know, maybe there's a part of you that likes to cause your partner pain because it makes you feel powerful. Like, this is the stuff you don't talk about. It's like you keep it to yourself, but it's part of your spiritual journey, and this is the week to go there. So I know it's scary. I get it. And like, I feel like I've barely scratched the surface with my shadow work. I don't know, even though there's already been a lot, but Yeah. And like at the base of this reading, we have the Strength card. So did I even... Yes, I did count that one. With that Strength card coming up, I mean, you've learned already, you've done the work, you've learned to tame your lion, so you can handle this, you can get through this, and you need to do it. So as uncomfortable as it is, this is the week for you to do uncomfortable things. So if the shadow work doesn't really resonate with you, at the end of the day, this is your week to kind of look some stuff straight in the eyes and deal with it. So, and I feel like doing that is actually going to, it opens things up for you. And with this Judgment card coming up too, and it's coming up reversed, it's like a serious wake-up call is happening. So, and it doesn't mean that a wake-up call doesn't necessarily mean everything is falling apart around you and everything's shit and then you have a wake-up call. But it's like you're really starting to think about some stuff and you're really starting to dig deep. And once you do this shadow work and once you look your demons in the eyes, it's going to like, it's just this Three of Wands is coming up, and just the way here's the thing about my reading. When I do readings with like one-on-one with people, I read very intuitively. I don't go card by card. I really pick up on energies and some of the stuff going on around. And like a lot of times different cards can mean different things to me with different people. But the feeling I'm getting from this Three of Wands is like this guy's looking over the horizon. It's like the world's his oyster. So do the work. I know that's scary, but do the work, and it's just going to open things up for you. And then there's going to be victory and success ahead. Just gonna pull a couple more cards here. So since a little side note, since we are in March, I have March career and March love readings available. Okay. And the links for those are in the description of this video. So you can go take a look at those if you're interested. Just continuing along here, the Chariot and the Nine of Swords are coming up together, like one after the other and both reversed. So this week could be emotional. And sometimes when the Chariot comes up reversed, and then especially with this guy here, I mean, there's a guy, the Nine of Swords, there's a guy in bed he's sitting up in bed, awake, crying, stressed. It's just saying like the Chariot might be moving too fast for you. You might feel this week that you're spinning, that you're feeling out of control almost. But like, I'm only grinning because it's part of your spiritual journey. You have to feel those feelings, and you have to feel out of control for things to progress more. It's like you've done a good job and you've done a very good job of having everything under control. So now you're being tested a little bit. This Two of Swords is coming up. I talked about this card a lot last week, and the Two of Swords is just guiding you to take that blindfold off and look at everything very honestly. Yeah. Look at everything very honestly and look at everything like a 360 view before you make any decisions or pick a direction. Because it's easy to do it when you've got like one eye closed and you're like, you know what, I'm just going to do this. You've got to look. I know it's uncomfortable, but look at all your shit. Look at everything. Look at all the options. It's like, I made this example last week, but it's like trying to deal with your finances or making a financial plan without actually looking at all your debt. In your head, you're like, yeah, I've got like 20K worth of debt. But then when you look at you're like, oh my God, it's 40. That's what you're afraid of. So you have to look at everything with very honest eyes before you pick a direction. Just to finish things off real quick, Virgo, Nice thing is your love life is good. The Two of Cups is coming up. You're very protected and lucky in love this week. So if you are in a relationship, learn to lean on your partner a little bit. And if you're not in a relationship, this might be, honestly, no. I think this is more of a message for people already in a relationship. If you are not, this is not the week to be maybe meeting new people, because that shadow work is really going to take it out of you. So anyways, Virgo. Oh, and I keep forgetting to mention, watch my bonus video too. I do a bonus video every week where I talk about some of the trends that happened in the readings for the week. So you might get a couple extra messages there. So yeah, anyways, Virgo, thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe and like my video, and I will see you next week. So bye for now.